productivity paradox, why working less made me more successful. So I was working 85 hours a week, sleeping in my office, and my marketing agency was barely growing. Then I did something that seemed crazy. I cut my work hours in half, and within 6 months, our revenue doubled. And here's the thing, what I discovered isn't just about working less. Hey there, home care heroes. Sara here from Senior Care Business Growth. If you don't know who I am, I'm on a mission to help senior care businesses double their revenue through marketing and education. And in this video, we will discuss a fundamental truth that most agency owners get completely wrong. And in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how this paradox could transform your business. Number 1, the problem. Let me take you back to March last year, March 2024. Like most agency owners I talked to, I was proud of my hustle, badge of honor, right? But here's what my typical day looked like. Up at 5 a.m., answering emails until midnight, constantly putting out fires and handling every crisis personally. Does that sound familiar to some of you? The crazy part, despite all of those hours, our agency was stuck under $1 million in revenue. And for 18 months straight, no matter how many more hours I put in, we couldn't break the ceiling. Then something happened that forced me to confront an uncomfortable truth. Number 2, the turning point. I missed my friend's wedding. Not because of an emergency, but because I was too caught up answering non-urgent emails and handling tasks that, looking back, could have waited. That hit me like a truck, but it also led me to discover something fascinating. Research shows that productivity dramatically drops after 50 hours of work per week. After 55 hours, you might as well not be working at all. And here's what really blew my mind. The most successful home care agencies I studied weren't run by owners working 80 hours a week. In fact, it was quite the opposite. The 4D framework: delegate, document, develop, and detach. First, I listed everything I did in a week, literally everything. Then I asked one question: does the owner of a 10 million agency do this task? And if the answer was no, it went to the delegation pile. Here's the key. Before delegating, we documented every process, every procedure, every client interaction protocol. This took 2 weeks of focused work, but it changed everything. And next came the hardest part, development. Instead of handling caregiver issues myself, I developed my coordinators to handle 90% of staffing problems. Yes, they made mistakes. Yes, it was uncomfortable. But within weeks, they were solving problems I never knew about. And finally, this is crucial. I had to detach. No more checking emails at 10 p.m. No more jumping in that help with every crisis. Trust me, this was the scariest part, I must admit. And the results? Within 6 months of implementing this framework, our revenue crossed the $1 million mark for the first time ever. Client satisfaction scores improved by 40%, and me? I went from 85 hours to 35 hours of work week. But here's what really matters. For the first time in years, I was present, really present. At dinner, on weekends, actually spending time with my toy poodle bully, instead of just rushing through walks, and my business was better than ever. The productivity paradox isn't really about working less. It's about working right. And by the way, if you need help with your digital marketing, please click on the link in the description below. Now, if you're wondering exactly how to implement this framework in your agency, I've got something special for you. In my next video, we will go through website mistakes that make your home care agency look unprofessional. Click on the video on your screen now to discover how to transform a struggling agency into a dominant market force. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.